Hello, I'm John Stewart, and welcome to the last Correspondents' Dinner of Obama's administration. I hope everyone is enjoying their meal. Next, we will be dishing the beef. Of course, Michelle had to make sure the meal met the My Plate requirements. I meant to send out an email to tell everyone to sneak in their own snacks to hold them over till the end. All jokes aside, it is truly an honor to be a part of this year's Correspondents' Dinner. Barack, you have a wonderful family, and I would not trade having your shining, youthful face represent the country for anyone else's. The man we are commemorating tonight is the 44th President of the United States and the first African-American Commander-in-Chief to represent our diverse nation. I am honored to introduce my beloved friend, Barack Hussein Obama.
I'm Barack Obama. Thank you, John, for that marvelous introduction. I'm so proud to be here with all of these wonderful people, but not as proud as I am of Obamacare. One of the major accomplishments of my administration, the Affordable Health Care Act, which was intended to reduce costs and make health care accessible to more Americans. It provided health insurance to over 20 million uninsured Americans. Of course, it would have worked a little better if the website actually worked. The past 8 years has been some of the best of my life. The economy even if it looks like it's been more, the economy, just like my hairline, is in a recession. It feels like just yesterday I was back in my homeland watching Rafiki and Simba over the Pride Lands. I would like to take a moment to thank my incredible wife, Michelle, who when we met was studying law. Just like a balanced budget, she was playing hard to get. I would like to thank my family and the 61% of Americans who still appreciate me. Here you go.
Well, everyone, let's give it up for Barack. And I literally mean give it up. All my taxes are raised and I've gone to Obamacare, but I don't know about you guys. Now I would like to introduce someone we've all been waiting for. A woman who is a bigger household name than her husband. Please help me introduce the woman who ruined lunch for our schools. Our First Lady, Michelle Obama. Although, Barack, isn't it a little sexist that you forced your wife into all the school kitchens in America? Anyways, she's helped bariatrics make a name for itself in this decade. But most importantly, you've angered all the fat preteens who are now forced to eat asparagus and play soccer. Let's hear it from Michelle Obama. Oh, here we go, Michelle.
Thank you. Why, thank you, John. I see you've lost a few pounds. You must be following my food plate guidelines. I would like to take this time to highlight some of my husband's accomplishments. My husband legalized same-sex marriage. He allowed everyone to have access to affordable health care coverage, and he brought our troops home from Iraq. My husband did so much with the time he had in office, despite a Republican majority in Congress. Personally, my proudest accomplishment includes our work in creating a healthy lifestyle and environment for students. Together, we vowed to help the next generation succeed by following healthy eating habits and getting active outdoors. Even though I sacrificed my career in law for my husband's political career, I am proud of what we accomplished together. My husband created a program known as Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. This secured a place in America for almost 740,000 Mexican immigrants. I am so proud to be here today and supporting my husband.
Thank you, Michelle. Okay. Thank you, Michelle. Your work in ridding our public schools of fat children does not go unnoticed. Now, let's move on to our next guest. Joe Biden served alongside Obama as the 47th Vice President of the United States. Not only did Obama award Biden the Presidential Medal of Freedom, but also the Best Friend Award. He is often referred to as the internet's favorite vice president. Now introducing the better half of the bromance, Joe Biden. I'm just kidding.
I've always said all politics are personal. He started as my political rival, but now Barack is personally my best friend. President Obama is truly a remarkable man. Being the first African-American president, he broke barriers and fought to improve the lives of all Americans. Under his administration, we were able to withdraw troops from Afghanistan, end the war in Iraq, and witness the death of Osama bin Laden. He is an incredible friend in my Barack. I am so grateful for the past 8 years that we have been able to spend together. All of the long nights reviewing legislation and making friendship bracelets in the Oval Office. I'm wearing mine right now. President Obama also saved the U.S. auto industry. He added more than 100,000 jobs to the industry. I'm so proud to have served with you, and I know that we will be best friends forever.
Thank you, Joe. Next guest that I am honored to introduce is Bruce Springsteen, often noted to describe the Obama family as tougher than the rest. Springsteen is an esteemed supporter of the Obama administration. He was honored to sing at Obama's first inauguration and shocked that there was a second. Our next guest, the real boss in this room, Bruce Springsteen.
Well, thank you, John.
Take your seat.
I'd like to thank President Obama and his and his beautiful family, as well as the White House, for inviting me to speak. It has been a real honor to be here tonight and to be able to support a president that so obviously was born to run for office. President Obama and I go way back, with my music and Obama's political messages going hand in hand. From private concerts at the White House to accepting the Presidential Medal of Freedom, President Obama has always been a major supporter of mine. Our passion for music has united us through many aspects. It is an honor to know your family and to be able to share my passion with you and yours. I've always wanted to perform Born in the USA for Obama's hometown in Nairobi, Kenya. However, I hardly think that'd be appropriate. I would probably have to settle for Honolulu, Hawaii. President Obama has greatly aided our nation, taking steps in education, health, and foreign policy. Your service to our nation is greatly appreciated, and I look forward to some more crazy nights in the President's Palace. And thank you, John, for reminding me to pick up some food on the way. This one's for you, Michelle. Good night, America.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you for coming out tonight, Bruce. I know you have a long walk home tonight. It is truly an honor to share the stage with these remarkable individuals tonight. Let's give it up one last time for the incredible president that killed the world's most infamous terrorist, Osama bin Laden, improved America's image abroad, and most importantly, was probably the first president to avoid scandal for 8 years in office.
I would like to thank everyone for attending this final correspondence dinner of my administration. I hope everyone has a good evening. Just like Guantanamo, I'm shutting this down. Obama out.